stirring the air with a supplicant thumb on frozen slip roads like an asylum seeker. The sat-nav steers everything. So muttered the bum, mindful of mishaps, of fierce fatal pile-ups and the fate of his mates. Desperate, deserted, before every daybreak I spill out my sorrows. There's not one surviving to share any thoughts with. These I dare not frankly confess. I feel that it's true. Everyone accepts the excellent virtue that the fuel tank of faith should be fastened down tight, locked up, the tall chest of treasure, to think what you want. A weary brain can't withstand the wheels of fate. Can ragged reasoning really do any good? Those eager to thrust on, keep bloody thoughts in their throats, well throttled back. So, secretly I am spurred, daily destitute, distant from home, no Cheryl and children to chain down my heart since 7 years past. My Scania, dumped in the dismal scrappy, and I, despised, trailed tormentedly over frozen tarmac, sought without a wagon a wealthy yard where I, far from friends, might find one in that company who could know my kind, or finding me friendless manifest some kindness, load me with luxury. The lorry jockey knows how punishing is pain as a passenger to the one who has few faithful friends, chained by chill, not by a gold choker, just ice gems, not the real jewels of this land. Your memory is of mates and monumental payouts. How, when still green, the gaffer got you used to jarring and joking. Yeah, that joy is run dry. So he's doomed to down without his dear Scania's heavy heartthrob for the long haul. Then sadness and sleep at the same time, for the damned solitary driver drug him. He dreams in delusion of his darling gold winner. He breathes his breath over it, and on its bonnet lays his hands and his head, just as it happened back in the days. He delighted in the seat of power. He starts from sleep, the solitary man. Blinking, he sees before him the barren tarmac, kites tearing at roadkill, cleaning their feathers, frost and snow fall in fine hail. They are throbbing sharper, those chest pains, aching for his Arctic, anxiety renewed when, recalling companions, consciousness wanders, excitedly embraces, eagerly eyes the co-drivers of curtain siders. Always carried away, dead spirits of drivers deliver little in comfortable conversation. Cares are renewed for this driver, driven always to drag over the weaving highway a weary heart. Christ! I cannot contemplate this earth. How can my brain picture without becoming blackened the lives of men languishing throughout the long world? How suddenly dead corpses are carried from the carriageway, just raw road nights. So this round earth, a corpuscle a day, crumbles and crashes. He ought not to style himself savvy, the steersman, before he earns his wedge of years in this world. A wily driver needs patience. He shouldn't be shock-footed nor shock-tongued, neither too nervous nor too reckless, nor too grovelling nor garrulous, nor too greedy for bunts, nor ever be too boastful before he can see clearly. A wagon driver must wait before he signs on until the belligerent boss can believe which way his sat-nav is sent to steer. A clear-sighted Class 1 sees how catastrophic it will be when all the wealth of the world lies waste. As now in mills and mines across the map, wind-whipped wars stand furred with the frost of storm-fretted buildings. The mess hall is mangled. Its manager lies deprived of joy, and all the jaded old jokers have fallen. The solid ones still at the bar. Some road rage took, carried them off like their own cargo. One the crow took across the green sea. Some greedy grey age divided with death. One, oh dreary face, drove into a ditch where he is still dead. So he finished off the firm, this fixer of ages. The drivers disappeared despairing, and the echoing engine bays stood empty. So when this disaster disturbs your deep thinking, and on this dark life you deliberate, wise-headed from afar, you'll surely think of scores of such smashes and think aloud, where did the trucks go? Where are the truckers? Where the money? Where are the curry nights? Where are the piss-ups? Fuck the lager glass, fuck the Class 1 warrior, fuck the bling of the boss's boy. Those times have been and gone. It grows dark as night, descends as if day had never been. Now stands before the beloved gang a wondrously high wall wound round with barbed wire. The cargo men are carried off by unrushing cuts with their tasers. The guns greedy at the turn of events. And those big concrete buildings beaten by storm. The blizzard beats down, binding the earth in winter's wind blast. Then wildness comes. Night shadows grow dark. And sent out from the north a rough hail feast in hatred of heroes. All its violence in this vile version of earth. Fate fixes flesh under the heavens. Here, money is mirage. Here, mates are just for today. Here, life is on loan. Here, loving families are a temporary appendage, and all this bloody earthly business becomes wasted. So thought the seeing man to himself where he sat apart. He's the right stuff who keeps his secrets, never speaking his anger or revealing the rage in his heart. Unless he already knows the remedy. A hero must act with courage. It's better if you're looking for approval and redemption on the rolling road. While for the rest of you, stillness stands. That's it. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience.
Thank you, Peter.